Hello, everyone. Coach Steve back with the Fantasy Coaches here. Next up on my list in my 2023 ADP outlooks, Garrett Wilson. So Garrett Wilson last year had 147 targets, 83 receptions, 1,100 yards, and 4 touchdowns. He would wind up finishing wide receiver 19 on the season as a rookie. What can be different in 2023? Well, before I get into that, Garrett Wilson had a fantastic season. I mean, if you compare to his season to guys like Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson, he had more targets, he ran more routes, he had a better target rate than Justin Jefferson, he had more air yards than Jamar Chase, on par with Justin Jefferson. He had more red zone targets than Justin Jefferson as a rookie, and he was on par with them as rookies with receptions, yards, and yards after catch. The only things that didn't work that well for him were yards per target, yards per reception, and definitely the fantasy points were fewer than compared to Chase and Jefferson during their rookie seasons. And he had a terrible catch rate in the red zone, just 5 catches on 19 targets. And obviously, he had bad quarterback play with Mike White, Zach Wilson, Joe Flacco last year. He only had 4 touchdowns last season. Not great. So hopefully that will bring into my first what makes 23 different? Well, Aaron Rodgers' arrival. Obviously, Aaron Rodgers is a little older. He didn't have the best season last year, but Rodgers is an efficient passer, and he was fantastic in the red zone last year in terms of completions percentages. If they get in the red zone situations, Aaron Rodgers knows where to get the ball to his wide receivers, and I think Garrett Wilson will benefit from that the most this coming season. I'm not concerned about the targets. He's going to see the target share there. He's going to see the yards. It's the touchdowns that makes him from a receiver that we love to the receiver that can be elite. And if they're getting into the red zone and Rodgers is doing what he's able to do, Garrett Wilson should be in for a big season if he can get to 8 or 9 touchdowns this year, which I think is very possible in this offense here. Of course, can he reach another level? I think it's possible. I'm not overly banking on him getting to that Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson level of target share of like the 170, 180. I think 150 something is still pretty good for him overall. I do like that about his game. I don't know if he's ready. I think he needs another year before he gets to that elite level status, but he should see similar numbers to his 2022 season. And, will the elite breakout season happen? It's very possible. He's someone that you're taking in early round 2 for sure. I think he's going to be a great wide receiver 1 by the end of the season here. But I don't know if he has that a true elite season, but he should be in for a really good year. It will come down to the touchdowns at the end of the day. But Garrett Wilson, a fantastic wide receiver to grab in fantasy.